everyone, welcome to Artyshils Art. This is Shilpa aka Artyshils from www.artyshils.com, and in this video we are going to watch the complete process of how I paint this painting from start to finish. But before we get started with that, let's take a look at all the materials that I've used to paint this painting. So first, let's talk about all the acrylic paints that I used to paint this mixed media artwork. So there were only 4 acrylic paints that were used in the entire painting, and out of those, the first one is this beautiful cerulean blue hue, and the second acrylic paint is called the vermilion hue, which is just a reddish orangish color, and the third paint that I used is this crimson color, which is just my absolute favorite shade of red. And last but not the least, I used this cadmium yellow. And for the white color, I used this Taylor and Rowney gesso. For the brushes, I used all these various sizes of round and flat brushes right here, and I used just water with acrylic paints to paint the entire painting, so there is no medium anywhere around. And I used various sizes of these Staedtler Pigma liner pens, right from 0.05 size to size 0.8, and then I used these shades of watercolor pencil, and these are by the brand Conte that I got from Belgium, but you can go in for any brand of watercolor paints that are available around you. And then I used this Uniball Signo white gel pen at some places to give highlights and stuff. And for the paper, I used this Canson Mixed Media Imagine paper in A4 size and the weight 200 GSM, which is a really smooth and a nice paper to work on mixed media techniques with. So I highly recommend this Canson Mixed Media paper if you're looking for any nice paper to work your mixed media paintings on. So these are all the materials that I will be using in the painting that you will watch right now. So while you're watching this painting, let's talk about the topic of the day, which is a question asked by one of my Instagram followers called Nan Cat Potatoes, and he or she asked, how do you deal with not knowing what to draw? So thank you so much, Nyan Cat Potatoes, for this amazing question, and I think the answer to this question will be really helpful to so many of us dealing with the similar situation. And I have collected 5 points that I use in my own life, in my own artist journey, that I will share with you right now, and that I think will be really very helpful to you in your journey as an artist at the time when you want to draw a paint but you don't know what to draw a paint. But before that, I have a huge announcement to make, and I'm super excited and super thankful and super grateful for this, because I'm just going to announce my dream project, and this has been my dream since years and years now. So drum roll please. I here announce the release of my Artyshils Art Academy. Yay! I feel so very grateful to be able to announce that, because I feel that this is what I was meant to do, and this is what I have been wanting to do, but I don't know something stopped me, but finally it's here. Finally I am ready to bring for you all extremely detailed tutorials of my work, extremely detailed step-by-step classes of art and painting for you all through my Artyshils Art Academy. And I'm so very thrilled to announce the very first class of my academy, which is called How to Paint a Mixed Media Girl with the Bird, which is this girl that you are watching right here. I am teaching a complete tutorial of this girl from start to finish. And to celebrate the launch of my Artyshils Art Academy, I give each and every one of you a 30% off coupon code. Just use the code LOVEART and you will directly get 30% off your purchase right away. And I'm not only giving away this 30% off coupon for each and every one of you, but I am also giving away 2 free places of my class to any 2 of you guys. So one place will be given away on my YouTube channel, that is this channel. So don't forget to be a subscriber here, and the other place will be given on my Instagram. So if you would like to know how to be a part of this giveaway or how to win my first ever class, you just have to wait till the end of the video to know just that. So let's get on with our topic of the day: what to draw or paint when you don't know what to draw or paint. So the first point that I think that you should do when you don't know what to draw or paint is just throw yourself out there and draw just anything you like. If you're sitting on a blank piece of paper and you don't know what to draw, just start scribbling, just start making squares, just start making triangles and joining them together to get anything. And why you have to do this is because I really and firmly believe in this quote that inspiration only and only finds you when you are working or when it sees you working. So if you are sitting in front of a blank page and staring at it and doing nothing, you will not get any ideas of what to draw. You have to just force yourself to draw just anything, even a crappy drawing, even just a crappy face or just anything, or just force your hand to move on the paper anyway. And when the inspiration finds you working, only then it will generate more ideas in your head about what you should draw or what you should paint. And I really firmly believe in this because this is one exercise I have used on myself so many times. So the second thing that I think that you should do is keep a list of all the things that you have always wished to draw or paint. So maybe you wished to draw some manga characters, or maybe you have always wished to draw drawings for your own comic book, or maybe you have always wished to make paintings for a little kid's storybook that you have always wanted to create. So that way, keep a list of all the things that you have always wanted to paint or always wanted to draw. For example, for me, I really want to make a complete series of Disney princesses drawing converted into my own style of paintings, and I really want to do that. So I have a list of all the Disney princesses that I want to convert into my own painting style. So if ever I am running out of ideas of what to paint, I just know that I have to jump on to starting with my Disney Princesses series. And there are many more such series that I wish to paint and work on. So because my list of series that I wish to paint or wish to work on is endless, I don't think I'll ever not know what to paint, or I will ever not know what to draw. So talking about lists, the third point is a little bit connected to that. So my third point is, once again, keep a list of all the things that you wish to practice. So no matter how amazing somebody is as an artist, I think even Michelangelo must be having a list of all the things that he wants to improve with. Even though according to us his level of technical skill is super awesome, but I'm sure even he had some things that he wanted or wished to practice or improve upon. So I mean to say that now, no matter what level we are with our art, we always have things that we would like to improve upon, that we would like to practice. So always have a list of things that you would like to practice, so that when you are with your sketchbook or your blank canvas or anything on your art table or art space, you will never run out of ideas on what to draw. Like for example, for me, I really need to practice my hand drawings. I really need to practice my gestures, my feet drawings, my full body poses. So I have a list of these things on a post-it note, and that post-it note is stuck on the wall of my studio. That is like a constant reminder on my head that I need to practice that. So if I ever have time, some extra time, that will not go wasted by thinking on what I should draw or what I should practice or what I should try. I just know what I need to do and I just get started with that. So this takes us to our fourth point, which is one of my favorite things to do, is surf the internet. Surf your favorite social medias. Surf your favorite social medias like Pinterest or Instagram or anything like that. And if I know that if we sit surfing, it can just waste hours and hours and hours and hours together. So that's why when I'm not into wasting my time by surfing on social media, I straight away go to my Pinterest account. So if you go to my Pinterest account, you will see that I have a board called Interesting Faces. So in that board, I collect all the faces that that I think are really inspiring to me, or faces that I really think that I would love to convert it into my style of painting. And there's this other board that I have, and it's called Gestures. So in that board I collect a lot of drawings and things that I need to practice. So these boards that I have made on Pinterest for myself to make me feel inspired and make me start working, these are kind of my visual lists. And these visual lists that whenever I go to Pinterest and open really help me trigger new ideas in my head, that yes, I want to do this, or I want to do this, or I want to make this drawing or make this painting and something like that. So go ahead, start surfing, but don't just go on and on and on with surfing. Set a time limit for that. And with that, we come to the last point of today's topic, and that point is indulge in urban sketching. So with urban sketching, you cannot ever give this excuse in front of anybody that I don't know what to draw, even though when I want to draw. So what urban sketching is drawing whatever is in front of you. For example, if I am sitting on my table or art table, I have so many things around me. Like I have this table lamp, I have these flowers, I have this camera, my pencil, my rubber. So I will just start drawing anything that is around me on that table. So sometimes when I am out with my kids in the bus, and if I get some time to get a hold of my sketchbook, I just like to draw people that are sitting around me in the bus. Or maybe if sometimes when I am in the garden with my kids and my kids are busy playing with their friends and with their toys, I just like to sketch even little flowers that are there on the grass, or maybe just the grass, or maybe some leaves or trees and something like that. So urban sketching is one thing that will never allow you to not know what to draw, or it will never allow you to not know what to paint, because there's always and always so much around us that is beautiful. The only thing that you have to do is just observe that beauty and capture that in your sketchbook. And the best part is, urban sketching doesn't have to be perfect. It is for all skill levels, and all it will do ever is just help you improve with your drawing and observation and your paintings. So these were my 5 tips on what to draw or paint when you don't know what to draw or paint. And I really hope that these were helpful to you all. So that being said, let's move on how to enter the amazing giveaway of my first ever class of my Artyshils Art Academy. So to be a part of this beautiful giveaway and to join me in my journey and growth of Artyshils Art Academy, all you have to do is subscribe to my newsletters. The link on how to subscribe to my newsletters will be right there in the down bar, and do subscribe to this channel as well. So these are the only 2 things you have to do: subscribe to the newsletters as well this channel to be a part or enter the giveaway. And that is it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and do let me know in the comments below, what do you do when you don't know what to draw, or if any of my tips were helpful to you and you would like to use those in your art journey or your life with your art. I would absolutely love to know your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. And don't forget to click that thumbs up button. So till I see you next time, bye and happy creating. Bye.